Soccer 605. We're visiting with Guy Picton and Chic Devenney of the Winnipeg Phoenix Football Club. Tell us a little bit about your program, if you would.
We have a program where we have several hundred children in the northeast area of Winnipeg, and just now we have about 250 which are registered to play during the winter program, and then when we go into the summertime we're looking at 350. The club itself, the philosophy of the club is about development. We develop kids, we're not worried about the winning. We develop them through teaching them the technical skills of the game, and then from the technical skills of the game they actually begin to learn the understanding of the game, and then we teach them the life skills that we have, the communication, the ability to have respect for the game, the discipline of the game, coming to the practices, being on time, being respectful to the officials. And again, what we're looking for with all these kids is every opportunity to get to a college or a university level. If we can take them one step further, we'll do our very best. We have two just now with an MLS club, Vancouver Whitecaps, so we have two there, and we have three girls going down to various universities in the US. Again, the scholarship program is very attractive to us, and that's why we actually looked for bringing the boys down here to play. We contacted a number of universities to make them aware that we were coming and also what we expect, and we expect a high standard from our players both on and off the field, and whatever you put into the game we want to get something back.
So you have both guys and girls, obviously. Now, how many total teams do you have?
Just now in the indoor we have about 25 teams, but when we go outdoors we generally have between 32 and 35.
Do you have a lot of teams that come to the States to play?
There is a few. There's a fair bit. Again, it's about exposure.
Now we follow and have some followers from Canada on our Twitter feed, and we hear some things about soccer reform in Canada. What's happening up there? Is there some soccer reform going on in the youth field? There is here in the States.
What we're trying to do with the children is actually develop their technical knowledge of the game and their technical understanding. Whatever you put into the game, it's going to take you many, many hours. They claim that to become a professional player you have to have 10,000 man-hours of solid work with good coaching and the right attitude to come and play the game. The majority of the kids just now think that maybe one practice a week is enough, and unfortunately it's not. You've got to be practicing every single day, several hours every single day, and that's the only way you can become a far superior player. And we have the coaching just now in our club, which is hopefully bringing the kids through, and this type of event that we have here in the US is beneficial to us. It's about a 7.5-hour ride, and when we come here we come dedicated to play.
And that's really obvious, Coach. We had a chance to watch your guys play yesterday. Phenomenal group of players. Why don't you tell us a little bit about some of the players individually? We're hoping to talk with them, but not sure how much time you're going to have for that.
Okay. We'll start from just now. We have two players who were injured, unfortunately. One early on in the game, Derek Mains, a very powerful midfielder, and an Evan Koenig, a defender slash midfield player. And he unfortunately got concussed in the game before we came down here, but they still came to participate. Very strong players. From the back I have Rory Picton, who is a young goalkeeper. He's only 15, and we picked him up because our regular goalkeeper with the studies and exams couldn't make it, so young Rory came down, and of course Guy is his dad, and we've seen a lovely display from him, and he's going to be again a crackerjack player for later. One of the captains and leader of the team is Sebastian, and Sebastian himself is a young player, great skills, great ability, leadership qualities are all built in there. Liam LaFrance, a young man who's again defender, and his work rate is improving game by game. Braden Lochner, as we play, he's developed, I've moved him actually forward because his ability to hold the ball and give us a chance to support the play. Again, a young man. Each one of the players that we have are very good scholars, and we insist that they learn to balance their life with working the abilities of going to school, doing the work, being disciplined. There's a time for study, there's a time for play, and if we can establish the work-life balance, we've got it. So we have Kevin Rossler, again a midfielder, a very exciting young midfield player who's tremendous possession of the ball, and again the game awareness improving game by game, practice by practice. Arlo Reichardt, a young lad who again adjusted his positional play back in the midfield, gives him the strength and the knowledge of the game, and he's our wisecracker. He's the comedian in in the team.
Every team needs one, right?
Absolutely. Davis McClarty, a young lad, again, moved from midfield up to the forward line to give us the ability to control the ball. If we control the ball, we control the game. And the boys are learning that's a factor that we have. Corey McCaughton is probably one of the fastest 17-year-olds that's in Winnipeg just now. And again, his speed is electric. And we're looking all the time that he can actually improve with finishing the moves that we're creating. Everything's about creating opportunities for us, and our movement of the game is where we want to be, always in the opposition's half.
And you certainly accomplished that. We've been impressed. In the indoor game, you can't see that full-out speed all the time, but the quickness of footwork and the quickness of play is really evident in your team.
Yeah. We do that. We practice how we play. We have intense sessions where we're practicing at that speed. That's the only way you can improve in this game, is you practice how you're going to play, and that's what you see on the field is how we will practice. And it's that high intensity, everybody buying in, the motivation is there, they want to play, and they recognise that the opportunities will come to them as people see them developing. And that's our programme, is that from the very little ones right through, we try to encourage that this is about them. It's not about me, I've had my career, it's about them.
Well, we appreciate you taking some time with us. I know you have a championship match coming up here that we're all looking forward to. It's fun watching your guys play.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you again for the tournament organisers. They've done a smashing job here, and we really enjoyed everything about Sioux Falls. It's been very, very
We hope to see you back again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.